Hello class, I am Mrs. Rushali Chaudhary, lecturer for the Applied Science Chemistry under subject code 22202. We are going to learn fuels. In the previous lecture, we learned fuel. What is a fuel? A substance which on combustion produces a heat. It's called as a fuel. Fuels are classified into the two types: primary fuel, secondary fuel, and again it is classified into the solid, liquid, gaseous. Previous videos we learn gaseous fuel, how it is originated. How it is originated? When we are doing the fractional distillation, the first product which is having a lower boiling point is the gaseous fuel. Because we are using gaseous fuel because they are easy for the storage, transport and handling, as well as the ignition. They are classified into two types: primary fuels and a secondary fuel. Primary fuel, a natural fuel which is obtained from the nature and we are using as it is, it's called as a natural fuel. Secondary fuel, the coal gas, producer gas, water gas, which is synthetically or the manufactured or converted into the suitable form by the industry, is called as a secondary fuel. First fuel is the natural gas. It is obtained from the wells of the refineries during the mining of petroleum. It is mainly composed of methane and small quantities of ethane along with the other hydrocarbons. If the lower hydrocarbons are present, the gas is called as a dry gas or a lean gas. But if the hydrocarbons having the higher molecules are present, then gas is known as rich or the wet gas. The average composition of natural gas is follows. It is a naturally occurring. So, content or the composition is vary as per the sources. Methane, ethane, propane and butane. Methane is the major component for the natural gas, which is about 88.5% present. Ethane 5.5, propane 3.7%, butane 1.8. Other gases, other impurities is 0.5%. The calorific value of the natural gas varies from 8,000 to the 14,000 kilocalorie per meter cube. Again, the calorific value it changes as per the source and composition of natural gas. What is the calorific value? The amount of energy produced by the burning of 1 meter cube of a gas or the fuel, it's called as calorific value. They may be a 8,000 kilocalorie or up to 14,000 kilocalorie it is going to produce by the burning of gas. Where we are using this natural gas. Natural gas, it is also commercially called as a CNG, compressed natural gas. It is used as a domestic fuel as well as the industrial fuel. It is also used as a raw material for manufacturing carbon block, methanol and formaldehyde. Methane on a microbiological fermentations give a synthetic protein which is used as an animal feed. Next are most used gaseous form is liquefied petroleum gas. Whatever we are using at our home for the cooking purpose, that is the LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. This gas is not a naturally occurring. We are obtained LPG by the fractional distillation of petroleum. This gas is obtained from the natural gases or the byproduct of refineries during cracking of heavy petroleum products. The main components of LPG are N-butane, isobutane, butylenes and propane. The hydrocarbons are in a gaseous state at a room temperature and 1 atmospheric pressure, but can be liquefied under the high pressure. This gas is a gaseous at a room temperature But for the easy for convenience traveling or the transportation, we are converting into the liquefied form under the high pressure. We are keeping LPG in a metallic cylinder attached with a burner through the pipe. It is having a special odor due to the presence of organic sulfide which are added specially for the safety measure. In general, LPG liquefied petroleum gas is odorless. There is no smell to odor. But to identify is there leakage or not, we are specifically adding organic sulfides. So due to that, LPG is having a particular sulfur smell. For the safety measures, it is required. Characteristics of LPG: very high calorific value, 27,800 kilocalorie per meter cube. It gives less carbon monoxide and less unburned hydrocarbon. So it is causing very less pollution. When we are burning coal, they are going to produce lot of carbon monoxide as well as the carbon dioxide, and that is going to cause the pollution. But LPG, the gaseous fuel, will cause very less pollution. It gives moderate heat which is very good for cooking. Its storage is simple. It is a colorless. It is have a tendency to mix with air easily. After burning, it is not giving any toxic gases. It is a neither gives smoke or the ash. It is cheaper than gasoline and used as a fuel in auto vehicles also. It is dangerous when leakage is there. Therefore, to identify leakage, we are adding a sulfur components. Application of LPG. In a food industry, LPG is widely used in a household, hotels, restaurants, bakeries, canteen. And it is a good source of energy, very high calorific value, low sulfur content and controllable temperature. Means it is easily controlled when the fuel is LPG. If there is a coal or if there is a wood, controlling of the flame is difficult, but when we are talking about the gaseous flame, it can be easily controlled. Therefore it is preferred over the other fuels in an industry. It is used in a glass and ceramic industry. The use of clean fuel like LPG increases the product quality, therefore reducing technical problems related to the manufacturing activity of glass and ceramic product. As it is a colorless, it is not going to produce any manufacture problem. In a building industry, it is also used for the cement manufacturing process. In an automotive industry, the main advantages of using automotive in LPG as it is a free from the lead, very low content of sulfur, other metals and not causing any pollution. But as it is having a lower ignition temperature, it is more dangerous. In a farming industry, it is used for drying crops, cereal drying, during the tobacco and rubber making, soil conditioning, horticultures. It is also used for the metal industry as well as the aerosol industry, textile industry, and also used for the steam rising. Another gas is CNG, that is called as a compressed natural gas, which is having a main component is CH4. It is used stored in a cylinder of steel, replaces gasoline when releases pollution. It is used for vehicles in metro cities. It is eco-friendly and can be used in both petrol as well as the diesel vehicles. It is a lead and sulfur free. It can be used to reduce a harmful engine emission. It is lighter than air, therefore will rise above the ground level and disperse in an atmosphere even in the case of leakage. It is a less dangerous. It is also colorless. It is used to generate electricity, heat buildings, fuel vehicles, power industrial furnaces and air conditioner. It is also consumed in a homes for space heating and for the water heating. It is used in a stores, oven, clothes, dryers and other applications. It is used in a vehicle in a metro cities to reduce the pollution. Biogas. Everybody know what is the biogas? Yes. It is produced by the degradation of biological matter by the bacterial action by of anaerobic bacteria in the absence of free oxygen. When organic matter, organic waste is degraded by the anaerobic bacteria in the absence of free oxygen, they are going to produce a gas that is called as a biogas. This is a biodigester. In this, we are putting a manure, household waste, human, etc. We are putting all waste material here, and we are not allowing oxygen to contact with this waste, and there are anaerobic bacteria are present. So anaerobic bacteria will live without the presence of oxygen, and they are converting manure or the waste material into the gas, which is giving lot of energy. Natural gas is a biogas which results after long period decay of animal and vegetable matters buried inside the earth. Gobar gas, or also called as a dung gas, which is produced by the anaerobic fermentation of cattle dung. Biogas can also be produced from the sewage waste as well and other organic waste. So what is the requirement for the biogas? We require the organic waste called as a manure mixing tank. We are going to put this in an anaerobic digester. So anaerobic bacteria undergoes digestion, and they are going to produce a biogas which is used for making a heating appliances, for cooking food, for power application as well as the transport machines. Composition of biogas. The average composition is methane 50 to 60%, carbon dioxide 30 to 40%, hydrogen 5 to 10%, nitrogen 2 to 6%, hydrogen sulfide in a very trace amount, small quantity. Its calorific value is 3400 kilocalorie per kg. Out of this constituent, methane is very good fuel, very good, having a combustible gas, produces lot of energy, makes a biogas as an excellent fuel. After burning of properties of biogas. After burning of biogas, it liberates larger amount of heat that are obtained by burning of animal dung or firewood directly. Biogas burns without producing any residue or the ash. The waste produced during the manufacturing of the producer gas, it is used as an excellent manure. We are using that waste in a farming as a fertilizer. It does not produce any pollution to the atmosphere. It is a cheap, clean and having a high calorific value and convenient food. It involves no storage problem since it can be supplied through pipes directly from the biogas plant. It is a very economical gaseous fuel. It is used for making a cooking, heating, lighting purpose, from producing a mechanical energy as well as the electrical energy. It is used as an efficient fuel for the cooking, for running engines, generators. It is used for making a street lights on a village. In a village, it provides excellent yield of manure during its manufacturing, which is used as a fertilizer, which is good, very good for the soil. Thank you class for your attention. If you have any doubt regarding the fuel, you can mail me. Thank you class. Thank you so much.